guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very quick and easy makeup tutorial. It's very simple for any occasion, no fake eyelashes. It's perfect for beginners and for the holidays. So I hope this tutorial is helpful and I hope you like this look. Okay, I'm gonna get started with the primer for the eyeshadows. For that, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm gonna blend it out with my e.l.f. Cosmetics sponge. You can use your finger. That's something I like to do when I don't have my sponge. I just blend it out and tapping motions. You want to make sure it's nice and blended before you apply your eyeshadows. That way the eyeshadows can also blend out really good. So blend it out good on the eyelid all the way up to your brow bone. Today I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette from Profusion called Siennas, and I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here using a brush that's also from Profusion number ES6. And as you can see, the eyeshadow is like angled going towards the tail of the eyebrow. So I'm going to start by doing that. I applied and tapping motions on the outer part of my eyelid. I apply a little bit towards the center of the eyelid, but as close to the lashes as I can. I want to make sure it's very thin right there. And then going towards the tail of the eyebrow or the outer corner of my eye, it's a little bit more thick. Then I'm going to use the same brush to start blending out the edges. I'm going to make sure that I don't have too much product on the brush, and I'm just going to keep doing blending it out and tapping motions, and it's going to get a little bit thicker, but it's already gonna start looking a little bit blended. So that's how I like to start the blending process. Then you can see right here on the outer part, this area looks a little bit round and it's not blended out yet. And you can see the other eye, it's a little more like pointy, but it looks very blended and a little closer to the eyebrow. So to do that, I'm gonna grab more of the eyeshadow with the same brush, and I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line, just on the outer part. And then from the outer corner of my eye, I'm gonna start dragging whatever I have on the brush, whatever I already have right there on the outer part, and then just pretty much drag it towards the tail of the eyebrow. I do this in very little steps since it is a dark eyeshadow. You're adding a little more while blending it out at the same time. And it just depends how dramatic you want the eyeshadows to be, but just keep blending it out in little steps. And you can see that it's already looking pointy, but it's nice and blended. So there are no harsh edges at all. Then I'm gonna grab this other eyeshadow and I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing, apply it like at an angle, but this time I'm applying it on top of the eyeshadow that I already have right there. So right on the edge of that eyeshadow, I applied in tapping motions, and this eyeshadow is gonna go a little more towards the inner part of my eyelid. And I do want it to go past my crease, that way I don't have it just on the eyelid. So just in tapping motions, I also use this eyeshadow to blend out the first eyeshadow I applied right there a little bit better. And then just keep blending it out and applying it. I do add a few layers to deepen up the color just a little bit. But as I'm blending it out towards the center, or not the center, the inner part of my eyelid, I'm gonna leave that part for another eyeshadow, but I want this to already look nice and blended. So to do that, I just make sure I don't have any of the product on the brush, and then very lightly, barely touching my skin right here with the light hand, I go back and forth and just keep blending it out. Then I'm gonna grab this other eyeshadow and apply it on the inner part. So I'm just setting the concealer with this because obviously this doesn't have any color. So you can use your translucent powder or your pressed powder because you do have to set the concealer. And then you can use this part to blend out the edges of the dark eyeshadows if needed, because sometimes it's not really necessary. And sometimes, like right now, I feel like I did apply that light shade a little more on top of the dark eyeshadows than I wanted. So I'm just really quick going over those dark eyeshadows, just adding more of the color back into the eyelid. So I'm just adding a little more. It's not really necessary to like blend it out, keep blending it out again. I'm just really quickly adding more to the eyelid. So this step, like I said, is not always necessary, but sometimes I do like to do that. Then I'm gonna grab the very first eyeshadow I applied, which is like the burgundy looking color on the lower lash line. So you want to make sure you use a small brush and make sure you don't have a lot of products on the brush, because you don't want to start by applying too much or making it too thick on the lower lash line, because sometimes that does not look good. So apply it as close to the lashes as you can, and then just blend it out just a little bit lower. And I also want this on my waterline, so I'm gonna use this little sponge, which you can also use a Q-tip if you want, but I just grabbed that same eyeshadow and I'm applying it on the waterline. Just be careful because you don't want to add it too much, then it goes in your eyes, and you do not want that. Really quick, I'm gonna add the black eyeliner. This one's from Dentist Beauty, and I'm just gonna do a very thin line right above the roots of my eyelashes. I'm gonna really try not to make it too thick because I don't want to cover up too much of my eyelid. But since I'm not going to apply fake eyelashes, this does help to make my natural lashes look a bit thicker. It does something to it. I see a big difference. So this is something I like to do sometimes when I'm not wearing fake eyelashes. So I apply from the inner corner to the outer corner. And for the last step, I'm going to apply the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara on my top lashes. I'm going to apply 2 layers on my top lashes and only 1 layer on my lower lashes. Like I said in the beginning, this is something very quick and easy to do. And honestly, I don't feel like it's that dramatic, especially without fake eyelashes. I feel like it's like something simple and perfect for any occasion for the day or night. And yeah, I feel like it's perfect for beginners, and for these next few months for the holidays, it's perfect. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I really hope you like it, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did, and share it with your friends and your family. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and thank you all so much for your love and your support. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!